At the end of your day, turn to the nightly newsletter. One email every night. All the top stories handpicked by our team. Sign up at Nightly News.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. Well, winter weather certainly making its presence felt right here in the area, but the snow not stopping Representative Kristi Noem from visiting the Pine Ridge Reservation today. Noem, and a child psychologist and a member of Congress who is proposing a measure to overhaul the nation's mental health care system, traveling to Pine Ridge to meet with tribal leaders, community members, and students to talk about the resources needed on the impoverished reservation to stop a string of suicides among adolescents. U.S. Representative Tim Murphy from Pennsylvania is the lead sponsor of the Helping Families in Mental Health Crisis Act. One of the problems that leaders have to face, the only suicide prevention outreach program on a South Dakota Indian reservation where at least 15 people have killed themselves this year, will end in December due to lack of funding. Pine Ridge Tribal spokesman Kevin Steele saying today that the federal grant that funded the program wasn't being renewed due to a problem with the application. The program has cost about $480,000 per year for 3 years. The money helped fund outreach workers responding to emergency suicide calls. The tribe will seek reconsideration on the funding, but they do not have a backup plan. Mental health is turning into a top priority for South Dakota communities in response to both state and national concerns about how the criminal justice system interacts with members of the community suffering mental illness. Chief Justice David Gilbertson announcing today his intention to appoint a task force to study the issue here in South Dakota. The Chief Justice saying that by analyzing data and studying the issue, South Dakota's criminal justice system can look for improvements that will benefit the person suffering from mental illness. It's anticipated that the task force will begin its work after the first of the year. South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard joining other governors from across the country to express concerns about federal policies on Syrian refugees. 27 governors signing a letter which asks President Obama to halt Syrian refugee plans until a thorough review of the safeguards has been completed and any necessary changes have been made. Under the Federal Refugee Act of 1980, refugee policy is determined by the federal government, and governors do not have the authority to refuse to accept refugees. Yesterday, the House of Representatives passed a bill that would suspend the Syrian refugee program. More violence erupting today as Islamic extremists armed with guns and grenades stormed a luxury hotel in Mali's capital this morning. There are conflicting reports of the number killed, from 23 to 27 people. NBC's Ron Mott reports from London.
The hostage crisis is over at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Mali's capital city, but the military operation is still underway. The United Nations now saying that 3 of its staffers have been safely evacuated. Officials say at least 2 of the gunmen are dead. An unknown number of others are holed up in an upper floor of the hotel as police and military forces try to negotiate their surrender. But it is a fluid situation as authorities are going room to room looking for more victims. U.S. defense officials tell NBC News 6 Americans who were inside the hotel were among those who were safely evacuated, though it's unknown whether any Americans were killed. This all started about 7 a.m. local time when a group of gunmen apparently breached hotel security by displaying diplomatic plates on their vehicle. Once inside, they began collecting hostages, at one point asking people if they could recite a Muslim declaration. Those who could were allowed to escape. Shortly after, police and military forces stormed the hotel, eventually helping end the hostage siege. There are reports that a group affiliated with al-Qaeda claimed responsibility for the attack, but so far that is unconfirmed. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, London.
The United States says it is trying to verify the location of all American citizens after the deadly attack and siege at the hotel. A State Department leader says that 1 American may have been killed in that Mali attack. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Friday, we wrap up another trading week. The Dow Jones finishing 91 points higher on the session, 17,824 on the close. The NASDAQ Composite up 31 to 5105. S&P rising 8 points today, 2,089 on the close. Gold dropping $1.20 down to $1,076.07 on this Friday day of trade. This morning, everyone in the hills waking up to a winter wonderland. Trees and ground beautifully blanketed in white. The first snow of the season, bringing multiple inches of snowfall to the Black Hills area and, of course, igniting the holiday spirit. Snowplows were prepared, making the slushy roads passable for morning drivers, but the first snow is not all picture perfect. The Rapid City Police Department says that officers responded to 25 accidents just between the hours of 6 and 10 this morning. You're advised to take it slow and, of course, stay safe out on those roads. So it's our first go at winter driving, and lots of busy,
oh my goodness,
busy circumstance for the police department. We know they're responding to multiple accidents. Even as we come to news time tonight, there was multiple car pileup that we'll try to tell you more about as the evening progresses. But
yeah, I was on Sharon Lake Road early this morning trying to get to my tennis match, and a car upside down in a ditch, and a school bus trying to make it up a hill, couldn't make it up the hill, backed up traffic. But you know, if you see a police officer, buy them a cup of coffee, because they were out there, they were directing traffic and making sure everybody was getting to where they wanted to go. But you know, it was just amazing. It was a chaotic situation, but everything seemed to worked out well as far as the you know, the traffic is concerned.
It takes us a while to shake off the rust and kind of get those winter driving skills back into vogue.
It's still snowing out there, folks. Let's take a look at the radar. You can see in the northern hills a little bit of snow, in the southern hills a little bit of snow. We do expect that to slowly end throughout the evening hours. Some sun expected tomorrow, and warmer temperatures on Sunday as well.
Warm enough to melt the snow?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
So you've got a hint of what is to come in the weekend forecast. It's ahead. We'll get more details coming up with Bob in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right around News Center 1 at 5:30.
This is News Center 1 with Chad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Thanksgiving is a day for celebration and tradition. It's a day to spend with families and friends and give thanks for our many blessings. We open our homes. We gather in the kitchen. We share stories and laughter, and we set the dinner table. Every year at Shields, we close our doors so our customers and associates can spend time with their loved ones. We hope you will too. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us at Shields.
I love a gourmet cheeseburger as much as anybody, and that's why we created the Pub Burger at Culver's.
My favorite cheeseburger starts with great beef. When you get that burger in your hand and the juices are flowing, you want to devour it.
Chef, we're gonna make a pepper grinder Pub Burger.
I'm stoked, man.
We got a little Wisconsin Swiss and Wisconsin cheddar.
Those are the criteria for me. Fresh beef, bacon, Wisconsin cheese.
The 4 peppercorn mayo really sets this burger apart.
This is an ultimate bacon cheeseburger.
Our new pepper grinder Pub Burger. Welcome to Delicious.
The best dealership in the hills.
I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we like you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hirschroods in Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
You've certainly put in the effort. You started from scratch and have made something that you want to see last well into the future. Maybe someday you'll call it a legacy, but for now, you've just got to get the bread out, the door open, and the bills paid. Having someone at your side who understands where you've been and where you want to go can make all the difference. Small business success? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
What makes a great custom suit? Fabric sourced from the finest Italian mills, details handpicked by you, and made right here in America in just 3 weeks. I'm Joseph Aboud. This is my custom suit. Now available at Men's Warehouse.
Well, as we wrap up another week, another deserving teacher is being surprised for our 1+1 giveaway today, hosted by NewsCenter1 and First Interstate Bank. Kelsey Trimble, a 4th grade teacher at Valley View Elementary School in Rapid City, was shocked when she found out she was the winner of the giveaway. She plans to use the $500 to gather the tools needed to teach her students more about the state of South Dakota.
4th grade, one of our large standards is learning about South Dakota. So we're going to purchase some resources and tools to get the kids excited about our state. And it's great to be able to see that they care about our community and helping teachers and students with all this.
First Interstate Bank and NewsCenter1, as always, are proud to be able to support local teachers and make sure that they have the resources they need to ensure the best learning for their students.
When I saw her application, it brought me back to 6th grade when I learned about our great state of South Dakota. And I just thought it was an awesome opportunity to let her teach her kids more about our state. You know, it is awesome to give money to teachers. I had a sister that taught for 38 years, and I told her about this program. Of course, she's retired now, and she thought it would have been great to have something like this to spend money on her students that didn't come out of her own pocket.
First Interstate Bank and NewsCenter1 are proud to partner to be able to provide the deserving teachers this money each and every week. If you would like to apply, you can go to newscenter1.tv, and that giveaway happening every other week right here. Well, Main Street Square is transforming this holiday season into a winter wonderland. It was a beautiful snowy morning this morning in Main Street Square, where NewsCenter1's Lauren Zenzi spoke with Main Street Square's director about family fun events going on throughout the holiday season for families to enjoy.
Yesterday we just installed our tree, and so the first thing is probably the tree lighting, which is going to be on November 28th. Also Small Business Saturday, great opportunity to come down here, shop local, see the tree lighting ceremony, really bring in the holidays in true form. It's really a magic time down here, and definitely a well-attended event with the Festival of Lights Parade following the tree lighting ceremony at 5 o'clock that day.
And family fun events will begin to fill the square over the next week and throughout the holiday season as well. The ice rink was anticipated to be done for the opening tomorrow. It will not be opening tomorrow due to the ice not quite being ready. Follow Main Street Square Rapid City on Facebook, and you can find them online as well for updates on when that rink will be opening. Well, nothing but snow talk today, and maybe a little bit of an ice rink out there for your morning and evening commutes as well. Bob Riggio has more on the white stuff, how it's piling up and making those roads plenty treacherous. Everybody advised to stay safe behind the wheel and maybe stay home once you get there. His full forecast coming up after the break.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The Odyssey Special Edition, featuring the Honda Vac and a rear entertainment system. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event and you could get a great deal on KBB.com's best value brand. Now at your Honda dealer.
Do you have a teenage son with a hollow leg and 2 stomachs? Has your husband ever cleaned out the fridge? For a snack? Are you hosting a couple of linebackers for dinner? Then this is the pizza for you. Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza. Pepperoni, Canadian bacon, crispy bacon, Italian sausage, and ground beef stuffed between 2 layers of scratch-made dough. Home make a large Papa Murphy's 5-meat stuffed pizza for $12. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Consider the turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Turtles have a hard shell to protect their delicate bodies. Inside the shell, it's safe. Outside, not so safe. The same goes for humans and our delicate bodies. Outside the car, not safe. Inside, much safer. Your seatbelt keeps you in a much safer place. It's safer inside. Learn from the turtle. Stay inside. Stay alive.
If it's in your nature to be the first one out there, don't miss the Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. Find great deals like $90 off Leupold 10x42 binos, $60 off a Cuddyback trail camera, and save big on select flannel shirts, now just $19.99. Plus, don't miss our one-day deals where you'll find some of our lowest prices of the season. Start the holiday season off right at Cabela's pre-Black Friday sale. In store or online at Cabela's.com.
Now only Ford offers $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing.
That doesn't happen every day.
Make Black Friday hassle-free with low prices on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select Ford vehicles on top of all other offers.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
With an additional $750 Black Friday bonus cash, get an all-wheel drive Fusion for up to $7,941 below MSRP. Only at your local Ford stores.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Or I'll start off with some snowfall totals around the area. Cottonwood, east of Wall, 3.5 inches there. Hill City, 3 inches, 2 inches. Oral, Pactola, 2 inches as well. 0.6 of an inch at Edgemont, but these numbers don't even come close to what the folks over in southeastern South Dakota experience. Harrisburg, 17 inches of snow. We have some video I'd like to show you from Sioux Falls, and you can see what a real winter storm looks like there. Sioux Falls, about 1 foot of snow in many areas in the city, and you can see it just coming down, those big flakes, and that's what a winter storm looks like. Just heavy snow over southeastern South Dakota. All right, we out at the airport, we had, or at the National Weather Service, just over 2 inches and 2.5 inches at the airport. And as Shad said, this is our first snowfall reported here in Rapid City of the season. We expect another one on Wednesday and on Thanksgiving. So we have that in our 7-day forecast. 31, the high, 26, our low temperature, and you melt the snow 0.09 of an inch. We're still well above normal as far as moisture is concerned. The snow has quit out at the airport at least. We do have the clouds, 28. The winds are out of the north at 18. No gusts to report. And here's our future satellite radar. You can still see some areas of light snow over the Black Hills back into Wyoming, but high pressure coming out of Canada, and that's typically dry air moving in. That's going to dry us up later on tonight. So tomorrow, no snow expected tomorrow, but we will have some clouds overhead, mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. And then on Sunday, this warm front will work its way through late Saturday and puts us in the warmer air on Sunday. We'll see temperatures climb back up into the 50s, and that should begin to melt everything, okay? And then those temperatures should stay above the freezing mark Monday and Tuesday as well. Here we go. This is tomorrow, 11 a.m. We still have mostly cloudy skies, occasionally partly cloudy skies. And then tomorrow evening, here comes this warm front, and that's going to bring in the warm air. So we are expecting mild temperatures, temperatures above normal, plenty of sunshine. So the snow is on the ground now. We don't expect it to stay on the ground for any period of time. It should be melting by Sunday. High temperatures today, okay, there they are. We have temperatures in the 30s, temperatures in the upper 20s over East River. And tomorrow it's going to be another cold day, temperatures below normal, temperatures in the upper 20s, lower 30s around the Black Hills area, and pretty much the same scenario out east, temperatures in the 20s all up and down the eastern tier of counties, and lower 30s a little further back to the west. And then on Sunday, we'll warm it up a little bit out east as well. Looks like temperatures in the 30s and lower 40s there, but look what we have. We'll see temperatures in the 40s and maybe even 50. We're going for lower 50s for Sunday out at the airport for Rapid City. Yeah, that's good news. Here's a forecast for the Black Hills. Now, this is for Saturday. We'll have variable cloudiness, 34 Spearfish, 29 Custer, 34 Pine Ridge. Still somewhat of a chilly day tomorrow. Deadwood 32, 36 Belfouche, 35 Sturgis, 31 in Hot Springs. The forecast for tonight, just frigid, folks. 11 degrees. We can see wind chills down to 0. And this light snow that we're experiencing in the hills, that will slowly come to an end as drier air pushes in. 35 tomorrow, partly sunny, and another chilly day with the temperature in the middle 30s. And then tomorrow evening, a little bit warmer, still 21, warmer than tonight. Mostly clear and cold. 7-day forecast, 53 on Sunday. So things are going to warm up. The snow will start melting then, and Monday and Tuesday as well, temperatures in the 40s. And then we're bringing snow back into the picture late Wednesday and on Thanksgiving, and temperatures really begin to cool off as well 6, the overnight low Friday morning. ClickBookDeals.com, get the $20 at Betty's Quiltery for just $10. That's a 50% saving. It's a family-owned business right here in Rapid City. So there you go.
All right. Thank you, Bob. Still to come, the Rapid City Rush are gearing up to host the Utah Grizzlies this evening. Justin Wickersham is standing by live at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center with a preview of tonight's big matchup. Stay with us for News Center 1 Sports after the break.
It's back. It's Nissan's holiday event. Now with special Black Friday offers.
Right now, choose Rogue with 0% APR for up to 60 months, or get $500 bonus cash on Juke. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Welcome to Deadwood's newest and only Las Vegas-style buffet, the Silverado Grand Buffet at Deadwood's top-of-the-town casino.
We've started from scratch and spared no expense in offering our guests the best food in Deadwood.
Over 80 feet of delicious buffet, made-to-order live food stations, wood-fired pizza, desserts, and salad bars. And of course, all the crab you can crack and prime rib you can eat on Friday and Saturday nights.
Come join me for the best food in town, only at the Silverado Franklin.
Now, I don't know anything about ads. The trees, perennials, landscaping, I'm your guy. But Mid-Continent Business Solutions made it happen. My rep learned about my company, then her team came up with what to say. Midco's crew who shot the commercial knocked it out of the park. We even won an award. For a guy who doesn't know advertising, I've got a great commercial.
Affordable, award-winning TV ad production by Mid-Continent Business Solutions. See our work at midcontinent.biz.
This is News Center 1, Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Welcome back to the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center, where we're gearing up for another exciting weekend of hockey. The Rapid City Rush continue their 5-game series tonight with the Utah Grizzlies. And joining me now is the Director of Media Relations and the voice of the Rapid City Rush, Mark Benetti. Mark, thank you so much for joining us again. So far, this has been an exciting series. Although Utah is the top team in the West Division, it always seems like when these two teams hit the ice, it's always tough, and it was evident on Wednesday night.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the Rush are a team that they want to grind you to a pulp for 60 minutes. Utah, on the other hand, they're a team that likes to throw everything in the kitchen sink at you for 60 minutes. So it's two teams with a very solid work ethic going head-to-head. You're going to see probably some of the most exciting hockey this season between both clubs.
And although, like I said, you know, Utah leads the West Division, and they've had their fair share of success this year. In fact, I read today earlier that they are the first team in the ECHL history to start the season 7-0 on the road. What will it take to beat Utah tonight?
You have to outwork them. And I know that that's as cliche as it gets in sports, but you really have to outwork them. And I think, too, a lot of the key to the game is going to be physicality. Utah's a team, they're kind of banged up right now, and they're rolling 5 defensemen. One forward actually is rotating as a 6th defenseman on and off. So the more you body up on him, the more you press him into the boards and bang him when you can. You take them out of the play, you make them work for it more, it'll tire him out.
Now, speaking of the Rush, and, you know, they're always making changes, and this week, you know, they had 3 players recalled by Springfield, Michael Bunting, Dakota Mermis, and Daniel O'Donohue. What is that, when you have 3 players like that called up, what does that kind of do to the lineup, or how does that affect the team? Basically,
it's the same as an injury. It's an open spot, which means that there's an opportunity for somebody else to get more playing time and really show Coach Ferris why they need to be kept around. It's the same thing with injuries, invoking opportunities for players, so you treat it as such. Obviously, obviously it's a big blow. You know, with Mike Bunting, you have skill, speed, and youth. With Dakota Murmas, you have so much hockey sense and so much offensive upside on the back end. And with Danny O'Donohue, it's almost an automatic faceoff win every time he's out there. It's I think if you really look back at it, he's won 75% of the faceoffs he's had in a Rush uniform. Very responsibly defensive forward, and he's somebody that crashes the net. He's a big body. So you do lose a lot, but again, it opens up opportunity for other players like a Spencer Pommels and like a Chris Ciotti, who's playing some great hockey right now, to come into the lineup and really show what they're made of.
Now, I know it's another big weekend for the Rush. In fact, it's Armed Forces Night tonight at the hockey game. What does that entail?
Oh, it entails just basically honoring our veterans and our active military for everything that they do so that we can play the game in freedom and in safety. We have specialty jerseys tonight. They look absolutely unbelievable, and there's so much emotion behind it that it's so easy to fuel the team to what they need to do tonight.
All right, Mark, as always, thanks again for joining us. And once again, the Rapid City Rush will take on the Utah Grizzlies both tonight and tomorrow. The puck is slated to drop at 7:05 both nights, and tickets are still available. Stay with us. We'll have one final check on your forecast when we come back.
Farmers are paying more attention to water quality and making it a priority.
Every farm is different, and every farmer is different, but everyone wants to do what's right for the environment. We're conserving the water, the limited water that we do get, and we're not wasting it.
The individual farmer has to be proactive.
No-till allows our crops to use all the water that we are blessed to receive.
We keep water clean.
For the people of South Dakota, it's about doing the right thing.
I am Al Miron.
Steve Halverson.
Jeff Lochner.
This is farming.
There's a place where hard work is king, where people punch in early and leave late. And so is it any surprise that when a true hero is born, that they come from a place like this? Ram salutes the heroes of the Hunger Games. See the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 November 20th. Get 0% APR for 75 months on a 2015 Ram 1500 model now. Get 0% APR financing for 75 months, plus $6,000 in total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab.
We see so many patients who have sadly been injured in a car wreck or fall. Worse yet, we see them settling their insurance claim without first considering the full cost of continuing medical care. If they would first have contacted More Faust Injury Law Group, the insurance company would not have taken advantage of them. To assure that you can receive the medical care you need and avoid these things from happening, contact More Faust Injury Law Group, attorneys that exclusively handle insurance claims.
Well, to those of you who may have noticed that Anya Mueller has been gone for the past week on NewsCenter1 Today, we first want to let you know that she and her baby are doing fine. Last week, she went into the hospital with cramping, and after getting checked out by a doctor, it turns out that she was suffering from preeclampsia. That's a disorder characterized by high blood pressure, which can be dangerous for both mother and baby. So on Monday afternoon, Anya gave a C-section delivery to a 1-pound, 15-ounce little fighter, Maddox Robert Mueller. We talked to Anya yesterday, and she and Ben and Maddox are doing well. And Maddox, as Anya says, is continuing to fight the good fight. And we here at NewsCenter1, of course, continue to send our best wishes, thoughts, and prayers to Ben, Anya, and to little Maddox as well. So there you go.
And Dr. Ben and his staff in the NICU, they work miracles in that place. So, you know, little
that is a great
Matthew's
facility.
in good hands, very good hands.
And we'll continue to pray for them and send good thoughts and wishes too. And fittingly, well, maybe not fittingly, but we've got our first snowfall too. So
yeah, there you go.
Maddox's first snow.
And but it's going to be drying up later on tonight. We'll have the clouds in the morning, should be breaking up a little bit by the afternoon. Temperatures definitely on the cool side tomorrow, 35 as we start our weekend. But look at Sunday, folks. A warm front comes through. Temperatures up in the lower 50s. We begin to melt all of this snow under sunny skies, and those mild temperatures will stay with us Monday and Tuesday as well. But Wednesday, Thursday, we're bringing in another chance for snow and some colder temperatures, and I can't think of a better day to have snow than on Thanksgiving, you know, with all the food on the table and fat stomachs and football, on the TV. What a great day.
It does make it feel a bit more festive, and of course that leads us right into the Christmas season as well. Christmas tree lighting, Main Street Square, that's coming up a week from Saturday.
We'll be there for that.
It'll be here before you know it.
For the ultimate stain-blocking paint and primer in one, choose Dutch Boy Platinum from Menards. It has advanced extreme high technology and seals common household stains. Save $7 a gallon. That's $35 on 5-gallon pails. Brighten any room with Patriot lighting. The Audrey collection features a brushed nickel finish and flat opal glass. Right now, this 3-light pendant is just $69. This stylish 6-light chandelier is only $119.
Save big money at Menards.
Dear future, life is good. No, great. I'm like a man, only better. But even though I know everything, I still feel like you could surprise me. Like that skateboard incident with the squirrel. But life is sweet now. Hey, what could go wrong? It's you and me all the way, future. Let's get going.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year, the CR-V with rear-view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you could get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class, now at your Honda dealer.
Buy your new carpet at Carpet One's low prices and everything's included. Carpet, cushion, and installation for one low price. Plus, get 3 years no interest and a free iPad Mini 4 is our gift to you with minimum purchase. Carpet One's everyday low prices starting at $1.79 per square foot include professional installation and cushion at no extra charge. Carpet One also has big savings on hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl, plank, and ceramic. Get carpet, cushion, and installation for one low price